Hello guys, welcome to the ICReplays channels. I'm Elias and I'm here with William Puglin.
Hi there, hi there. The vibes are chill. We've got a best of three to cast, is that correct?
That is correct, it's between Pale and Grey Guy. And I'm pretty excited for this because Pale is a very early aggressive player and I believe Grey Guy is as well.
Yeah, I mean, Grey Guy redefined early aggression in the World Cup, and both Grey and Pale have really been lighting it up recently with some extremely spicy games. So I'm looking forward to this a lot.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. So we're gonna jump right into it with an Oculus game.
So
This,
fun to cast a best of three series as well.
yeah, it's really fun. And this map tends to have some
We need
cheeky
to
early
take out
game
all enemy
plays.
labs. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I mean, just the other day I was playing Black Tiger 3 on this map, and we both just rushed each other at level 2. Like, it's such a fun map to rush on.
No lightning rods from Grey Guy yet.
Yeah. That's a pretty signature gray build, I think.
What a weirdo.
What a specimen, dude. There's the rod coming up now. I gotta know your thoughts on this, Elias. How do you feel about Amphib on this map? You take it or you leave it?
Oh, I think you need to have Amphib because middle is really important. I think even like some pure swimmers, just one pure swimmer at like level 2 or something is really good. So you can really take over the middle.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't, you can get away with just taking the expos around the outside, but you have to be aware that you need all of the outside expos basically to keep track.
Yeah. And we saw 2 early rods from Pale, so I am expecting some early aggression here.
We've
Hello.
got expansions on both sides. Okay,
Hello.
no, actually, we've got Grey building a fence first.
Hello.
And going for mid, beautiful.
And that's a safety fence as well. So he has a plan.
It is. It looks like he's going to probably scout Pale's henchman approaching on the right because he's not partially building that fence. Pale will make it through. Oh no, Pale will actually just pause. So close.
Ready, boys.
The Selfman was hit with some self-doubt. Oh, but he eventually got the courage.
And I think he escaped being seen. Nope,
Hello.
Grey spotted him. Okay, that's good stuff from Grey. Good map awareness.
Ninja henchman in the water.
Just walking along the side of the cliff. We've got mountain goat DNA, these guys.
He's climbing at like a 45-degree angle.
I'm pretty sure I
Straight.
can climb at a 45-degree angle.
Oh yeah, but he's like leaning 45 degrees, but he's standing straight still. And here's the early aggression we were hoping for. 3 sound beams. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, this is pretty disastrous for Pale. I mean, I think he's got to back out at this point because Gray's invested 750 coal here. He's going to fence the chamber.
Oh, and
Oh, it is
that's
a
the
loner.
loner, right? And the overpopulation panther. That's a really good unit.
I think we've got to see Pale actually get down a foundation here because he should place some fence foundations to block Gray from blocking his chamber, the counter block.
And the spam termites. Greg
This is
doesn't.
absolutely the time to be doing level 2 loner tactics because loner is better than it's ever been at the moment. Probably too good, in fact.
Loner is really, really strong right now. Really fun to use. Oh, this poisonous octopus.
Dude, it's the baby octopine. That's crazy.
This looks really good. So affordable with the regen as well.
Yeah, that's an extremely affordable amphib unit.
I love how cheap these termite are, but they're so slow. But you can really just pump out these units non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Guan pioneering the use of termite as specifically a spam base.
And we have 2 bases attacked at the same time. Oh, and he's trying to get some plagues off.
Did you get the? I think he got the plague off, dude. He did. Look, everyone's on low health.
Yeah, that's a nice plague.
That's a really nice plague.
And these Hercules beetles are really gonna do a number here.
Mr. Backdoor. Yeah, really good units actually. It's like surprisingly good.
Yeah, they're so slow, but when they approach, they just wreck everything. A really good camo unit.
I'm not sure what Pale's going to do from this point. He's actually got more expos, but Grey's got the island, so it's tricky. Yeah, good move. Good move from Pale there. Not past those towers.
Oh, and Pale is dinged level 3. I didn't even notice that.
Wow, no, I didn't spot it.
So that might turn things around because they are in they are in similar economy positions.
Yeah.
So he's gonna, yeah, that's gonna give him some momentum.
Wow, that's probably the only thing that could have saved him at that point, actually.
And the bull, such a pricey unit, but it's so good.
Oh my god, 252. Wow.
And the loner has been doing work.
I'm really glad to see that loner actually doing something because he was kind of just like
He was just
useless for a
idling.
while there.
He was on vacation.
That's
Paid
it,
leave.
yeah.
A lot of porcupine pulling up, but I don't think they're gonna do any significant damage right now.
Yeah, I wonder. It seems like they went an awfully long way.
Yeah, they swam all the way around for the backdoor attack.
Speed is not their asset, so
Ready, boss.
yeah, no, Pale will be able to defend this. That's pretty easy. We've got great almost level 3, so this is kind of just buying himself a little bit of breathing room, I think.
Very nice to just have the loner parked here.
Eli.
And he took the geyser here as well.
Yeah, I think that's how he was able to go 3 relatively early.
Muskill, that's nice. A little herding
Ooh.
bonus.
Oh, great repairing. That was very, very clutch, actually.
Hello.
Love to see some frenzy come out right now. Yeah, he pushed the button. He did the thing.
He did the thing. It's such a satisfying button to see being pressed.
It really is. Oh no, it's the Cougars.
I've seen these so much. I've also started using them, but I never got the opportunity to actually play with them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's seems to be such a good level 3 artillery.
And the alternate Ramapus.
Oh, the original pram.
Love
This
when the
one,
chonky boy puts his head down and just charges in.
Such a
There he
big,
goes.
look at those rounded shoulders. He looks like a bloated bodybuilder.
And wait, are these Pale? Did Pale bring the other? No, sorry. There's a Grays units coming in from the top.
Yeah, those are Grays units. Okay, so these make me nervous. I think these are gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh, he picked the high water speed version, which is really interesting.
Another loner? Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's still just guarding, and Pale's eco is kind of starting to take shape now.
And this is looking great for Pale. He's just getting more and more coal around the map, and I think he's eventually gonna just choke Grey Guy. And the level 2 loner. Oh yes.
That is such a valuable loner for Pale. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing work.
Are
And look,
these
the other one's
parts-
getting...
Yes. Yeah,
That's gotta
good
really
just
sting for poor
parking
Grey.
him here.
But he will now die. He's okay. He's fulfilled his purpose.
Yes, he did good work.
It's good to see that both players have taken their island geysers as well. That often kind of gets forgotten on this map, but not with players of these calibers.
Oh, he hasn't fully upgraded it. Noob, noob.
Scrub alert.
I wonder if they who got the upgrade first, because Grey Guy's been holding out pretty good, so I suspect he maybe got the resource upgrades
Yeah.
before Pale.
Yeah, well, Pale looked like he was producing those really expensive bulls as soon as he hit level 3, so
And he's actually hit his expo here.
good hit. Really good hit, actually. And look, he's going south as well.
The loner is
Nice.
outnumbered.
Loner, that's one thing you can do against loners is you can kind of exploit their pathfinding a bit. You can see that loner was chasing the first unit and the other units just hit it for free.
Wow, now Grey Guy is really pushing.
We keep seeing Grey in unwinnable positions, just clawing it back. I don't understand.
That's the Grey magic. Oh, I like this one. That's a
Grey
spammy
magic.
region unit.
Oh, that's so good.
He looks like
What a shape.
He looks like an anteater with who's amputated his legs and gotten like replacement legs in the front.
He's just like glued some spoons on there instead. Cyborg anteater. Good hold from Pale, but it's actually been really expensive for him.
Yeah, now he's getting pushed with this artillery. Oh, they're actually just
We
checking
have a
out the
level 4.
battlefield from the sidelines. There we go.
We do have a level 4, it's worth noting. Pale's at 4, but these henchmen do be healing.
Yeah, they do be healing.
Henchmen heal on level 3 can often stack up reasonably well against level 4s. In an attack like this especially, where Pale's only option is to trickle units out. And the Cougars they're a good matchup against the Cuttlefish, you know?
Yeah, because they're still so big and they can do a lot of damage. The repairs have been great from Grey so far.
Yeah, Grey's henchman presence has been really impressive, actually.
Nice rating here. Really, really nice rating.
Counter-attacking after he just lost a lot of value at that expo on the west is really smart. You can kind of reclaim that a bit.
And a sneaky water chamber in the on the side.
Grey's attacking the north generator, dude. There is no part of this map that is safe from Grey.
Damn. Wow, Greg,
Amazing.
he's done a really good recovery. Or he like turned the tide in his favor by being aggressive and attacking the expos.
Yeah, and I think he must have got the eco upgrade. But it's really interesting because he was playing reactive for like a lot of the game. But then he just turns it around and comes out of the blocks.
And he has all the sound beams in the base. Yeah, this is looking rough for Grey.
No, it's looking pretty. It's looking a lot rougher for Pale.
I mean, for Pale. And these henchmen are like, I'm gonna join the winning side later.
Yeah, that's it.
They're just gonna swap their shirts to Grey ones.
I just realized we got Pale versus Grey. This is such like a grayscale matchup. Basically, black versus white.
Oh, and oh.
Oh, the structures upgrade's smart. I don't know if it's gonna save him, to be honest, but it was a good save anyway.
The map is very, very black right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that was
That's it.
an exciting game. We got the early aggression from Pale. He managed to do some really nice expanding in the beginning, but then Grey Guy just came back, managed to push back, and eventually got the win.
Yeah, I mean, I think you must have been right. I think that was a really smart thing that you said when you were talking about the economy upgrades and Grey probably getting them sooner. That must have been the case, right?
Yeah, because Pale had so much of the map, but Grey Guy was still matching his forces.
Yeah, and I think that actually comes down to the fact that Pale had to go level 3 to save himself from Grey's level 2 attack, and then he had to pump out the units straight away, so maybe he couldn't afford to get the upgrades as soon as he would have wanted.
Ah, that's right. That is probably it. Yeah, that was a good game. I'm really excited for the next two games now.
Yeah, these guys are a really great matchup.
Okay, and the next one is Vacation. Classic map.
Vacation.
Man, I hate this map because I don't know
Yep.
what to do on it.
There's no telling
It's
what evil
just
plans our
asymmetrical
enemies have
enough to make
afoot.
you uncomfortable.
We can't put a stop to
Yeah,
them
and
by
it's so
taking out their
like well
labs.
designed. You can go through the middle. Like you have to be quick thinking and very reactive playing this map.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, the other thing is it's like the 1v1 map. So everyone has got so much experience on it.
Yeah, it's probably the most played 1v1 map. It was a hot topic for a while because people just wanted 1v1 on vacation, 1v1 on vacation.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like that for about 20 years, I would say.
Okay. None of these players doing the free henchman early lightning rod strat.
Yeah, that's the only build I do these days, honestly.
Same, I'm a meta slave.
Yeah.
But these guys are independent.
Yeah, okay, that's 2 rods up early. Okay, so we're looking at another couple of level 2 rushes. Last time, actually, maybe that is another big factor for what happened with Pale last time, is his kind of botched level 2 rush. He did get the loner out of it, but he lost a fair amount of resources.
Yeah, he lost a lot of momentum there.
Yeah, and he had 3 henchmen that were essentially not contributing for a while, just so huge at level 2.
Okay, so there's only 7 henchmen at home for Grey right now.
But that expo is like worth grabbing. 6 coal piles, my god.
Yeah, and having a lot of henchmen here makes it easier to defend when the fighting starts.
We've got some cheeky geyser grabs from Grey. Which he is known for. He is absolutely a geyser fiend.
The Geyser Fiend. Wither.
With yeah, man. Okay. This is an absolute classic unit. I've been using this unit since like 2.2 or something. Like
So that's like 50 years ago.
it's an ancient unit. This guy was in the Bible, man.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's an
No-
ancient unit. Surprised
no
Relic
backbone
Studios
this.
collapsed after 2,000 years of making games.
Yeah.
And Oppo, these lions are really, really strong. They give you so much momentum.
Yeah.
And I've
Yeah,
been
that's just the
using that
overpop
word
lines,
a
right?
lot, but it's momentum is so important in this game.
I mean, this game is all momentum because of the pace, right? You know?
Yeah, it's very fast.
You only rarely see both players kind of like turtling up in base and building an army. Mostly it's just take.
And all the rods are gone. But he has his expansion. He has...
You just blew a sound beam.
Boss.
Okay, so he actually just ran away with the henchmen, so that's good. He could set up a
He
workshop.
blew the sound beam to get enough for the workshop, yeah. Which is an indication of how many resources he is not floating, which is great in this situation.
Oh, but this is... Oh, it looks
Oh,
like he was
yuck.
punching his own lab for a second. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a really great aggressive strat from Pale here. He just ignores this and sends them past it.
Yeah, really smart actually. But I'm wondering why Grey didn't fence the chamber. Maybe he just didn't think of it. I mean, he was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. This expo and this expo is looking pretty good for Grey though, but this is
It's
looking rough. It's hard to turn this around. He doesn't have
Yeah,
any units.
Exactly. With this bulk of lion lemmings, like how are you going to get through that? And Grey's got zebra snails, which are amazing, but not high damage.
The Zebra Snail is like the clutch comeback unit when you get attacked for a lot of people. But yeah, this seems to be the end. Just a clean game from Pale.
Yeah. So that's a quick one. That's 6 in a few minutes. Six in a few? What?
That's 6 and a few minutes.
6 in a few minutes, but pretty
Wow, that
dominant
was
from
great.
Pale.
Well done, Pale. That was yeah. Pale is such a scary early game player.
Yeah, man, he's an early gamer. What can I say?
Early gamer. He also uses these like level 1 cheetahs that can be pretty scary.
Yeah, hope we see those. But I think that was a really great comeback from Pale, because if it was me in that first game, my mental would not be great probably, because like he seemed to have that game choked out, and then Grey just beat him. So
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great comeback. I think the map fits Pale so well because of his early aggression, and But now we're playing on a large map, so we're gonna see how they do on that. I think I favor Gray on this one. I believe,
Interesting.
because I just feel like Gray has. I like the late game. He's a late gamer, and Pale's an early gamer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't disagree with that, having seen what he did in that 2v1 the other day, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, check out the replay on this channel. It's really, really cool.
I actually saw that game, and I believe that was Gray, right, versus Weenie and
That's right.
yeah.
Versus Winnie and BT3, which are like two players that you don't want to mess around with.
Well, this is gonna be exciting. It's a big map, so it's probably gonna be a pretty long game. I'm not gonna jinx it, but this is also a pretty
After we
hard
take
map
out the
because the
enemy labs,
expansions are
this island
far
will
away
make for
from
some
your
nice
lab, and
beachfront property.
Yeah, that's right.
there's quite a bit of them.
And which one do you go for? You know, you an island guy? I think I'm an island guy.
I tend to avoid the island. I aim for this geyser and I aim for this expansion. Play it safe.
It's just so. I mean, it's a great expansion because it's like so you can attack from there really well. Pretty easy to defend, but there's just something about being on an island that tricks you into feeling secure.
Yeah. You feel you've claimed this island and no one's gonna dare venture there.
Yeah, it's my sovereign territory, dude.
He's very consistent with his early game, Gray. Always the
Yeah.
same order in which he builds.
I
the
mean,
hiking boats.
we've seen a pretty like maybe slightly fluid but very consistent build from Pale as well. Both of these guys just rodding it up, man. 24/7. Rods.
Okay, it
And
looks
kind
like
of a-
Pale is going for the island.
Yeah, I think so. We've got the scouting defense rod there from Gray, which is cool. Smart against Pale.
Scouting like 10 feet away from his lab.
Yeah. Okay, Pale doing a rare double expand. Kind of nice. Oh, he's actually going for the island geyser, I think. Or is he just scouting the island? Oh, he keeps me guessing, this guy.
He's on his morning jog. Oh, the fence. Oh yeah, just a disrupting fence, so he can't place a workshop.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Pale.
I think
don't know.
no, I think maybe Pale would want this expansion. Here we got it kinda fast. Okay.
All right, what have we got?
Yeah, good old Cheetah Scorp.
Oh, nice. I know Pale sees red when the cheetah scorpions come.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like the unit.
You're talking about ancient units. This unit existed before the Big Bang.
Yeah, this unit has been around for as long as I've played the game. It's not too long, like 2 years. But yeah, it's been around.
How would you walk it back like that?
But it's been. But I was going to say it's been around before my time as well, like years before me.
It's been around before all of our time. This unit destroyed God's lab, and that's what triggered the Big Bang.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty exciting unit, traveling like across time and space like that.
Oh, slapped it! That was so good.
What a snipe!
Just like pivoted and slapped it across the face.
This is such
While
a broad
squatting.
zebra.
Such a deep squat, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bodybuilder right there. He's gonna turn these legs into thick, strong legs.
He worked out so much he got an exoskeleton, dude.
Yeah.
Just carapace.
Way not. Oh, great generator sniping from Pale. Yeah, got both
Yeah.
of them in the water.
Yeah, and he's got the whole island. Delicious. But we've seen what Grey's capable on Boardwalk, and if you want to see what Grey's capable on Boardwalk, or if you just want to walk on some boards yourself, consider joining the IC Discord. Link is in the description. We recently updated it because it was incorrect, but you should now be able to join the Discord from the link.
Yeah, join the Discord, guys. It's a great channel with great people, and if you like IC, why not play it with other people?
Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Very
Unless you're
little
chicken.
aggression so far. There was like the 3 cheetah scopes in the base here, but both players are just gathering resources, waiting for better days.
It's interesting because they both seemed like they were going a pretty fast level 2 build and then kind of just expanded behind it, which is unusual. And now they're both going level 3 almost the same time.
I'm always surprised at how much damage the cheetah scorp can take, because it says 77, so I'm like, oh, it's gonna die pretty quick, but it always survives longer than I think it will.
Yeah, what's the defense on them? It's pretty high. That scorpion torso.
I think it's 38. And here are the former defunct recording formats. The bulls. Yeah, he really likes these bulls. They're so pricey, but when you get enough of them, you can just demolish.
320 HP is absolutely nothing to scoff at level 2. Oh, the oog, the little oog squids. Baby oog squids. Great to see them kind of holding their own in melee against melee units. Oh, not quite though.
I always underestimate melee artillery units with melee prowess.
Melee prowess. With relevant work experience in the melee combat field.
Yeah, but it's like that melee, it's good because you have a unit that can counter range with the deflect and the artillery, and they can also hold their own against the melee units.
I said, ooh, that's whack. Pale. Ooh. And I mean, it looks like Pale's kind of starting to choke Grey out a bit. Grey got that North Geyser, which is actually necessary for him at this stage, to be honest.
Yeah, he needed to take that because Pale was probably having more resources than Grey at that point.
Guaranteed, yeah. I wonder what the economic situation looks like. I think Pale's got Yoke by now. And so does Grey. Okay, so we can assume they both have the electricity upgrades, probably. Grey's base gen, not upgraded.
And the prams are demolishing the island. He's having to escape. But it's interesting because Grey hasn't had a fully stacked lab coal yet. He's only 7 henchmen.
That's true. Eastern attack, by the way, of Pale against that Expo. And a northern attack. Wow. A lot of aggression going on now. It really kind of exploded.
It looks like Pale has the advantage in the push here. He has the sound beams and the henchmen.
Yeah, and it's very hard to combat this many melee artillery units as well.
The prams are clearing up Pale's base, but Pale seems to have the advantage here.
He might need to... He might want to look at walking in and using the melee on those guys instead. That lab would be half dead by now if he did.
Yeah, because that's like 4 times the damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he got his expos back here.
Well, kind of. He's not doing anything with the South Island Expo. I mean, Grey has owned his bay.
Yeah, the thing is, if the prams start attacking the lab, they're gonna kill it faster than Pale is killing.
Well, not necessarily. I think they do. Like the Oogs do more melee damage, but they need to actually enter melee combat.
Yeah.
Labdy has come up. But that's an early Labdy from Grey, so he will likely lose this base race.
And he's taking the generators. Okay, so Grey has the economic advantage now, I believe.
I wonder what calculus Grey's doing. Is he planning to come back and destroy the Oogs at his base, or is he just gonna try and crush lab defense?
Yeah, because he's building more chambers here. Maybe he's looking to defend his home, amass a force and defend.
He's approaching 25% on Lab D though, so he's got to get a hurry on.
The
What?
prams are amassing here, though. I think he might be able to defend himself here.
At the very least, he might be able to distract them, and he has so many hench there over on the right that Pale hasn't taken care of that he will be able to repair the lab really quickly.
Yeah, and Pal has to build level 2 units now, because he doesn't have the economy, it looks like.
My God. Can we check Pale's lab? Lab D must be up by now.
It's
Not.
not up.
Okay.
Does he have? I don't think he has the. Well, he has the geyser.
He can support Lab D for sure. I think he's just waiting. Trying to be tactical about it, but he needs it. He needs it
Oh
now.
yeah, and
actually.
here comes the prams.
Yeah,
That's
there's
the lab
D.
defense. Okay.
Smart. Yep, and engaging in melee combat and a little bit of artillery, that's smart. Oh my God, Grey's a genius.
Damn, he's gonna be able to defend his home turf here.
No, he's losing all his hench at least, but these artillery units are so scary. Massing these guys might actually work.
He's sending them into melee combat. Look at the teeth on that beluga, though.
Oh my God, what does Pale do at this point?
Okay, so
Oh,
Lab D is about to run out, so Grey really needs to.
Pale's gotta move into melee here. He can mill this lab down in no time. Come on, Pale.
do
please.
the melee move. Oh man, this would be so much more intense if he just walked in.
Pale's approaching 40% on Lab D already. Oh my God. Oh man, I think Pale could have closed this out if he just walked up.
Yeah, had he done the melee maneuver, he would have
Now
won.
the henchmen are coming in to repair. Very smart.
Ah, damn, that was unfortunate. I really think Pale could have pulled it off there.
Yeah, but it's tough when you're using melee artillery units, right? Because
Yeah.
you forget.
Yeah, you just attack move and you, in your mind, you're like, they're gonna walk up and waddle it, but they don't.
And here's more prams. Oh my God, I can't believe Grey's turned this one around. Grey is unmatched on Boardwalk. This map belongs to him.
Yeah, and that's the lab defense. Yeah, that's game. That was a
Yeah.
really close game.
It was extremely clutch. Pale has kind of stopped participating economically. He decided to boycott the economy. And Grey was mining in his base there at his safe expo for basically the whole attack.
That was good. I think Pell was like, "Oh, I've got this." He felt he had the momentum, so he just stopped caring about anything else. Then Grey managed to push back. Wow, what a series! That was really exciting.
Yeah, that was absolutely awesome.
I love those 1v1s between such great players. It's always exciting to watch.
Yeah, and it's like there was a few meta units in there. We saw a lot of Octopus, a lot of Ram, but there was some really usual stuff as well. I feel like we're seeing that more and more these days. I don't know if people are bored of meta armies or if there's just actually enough variety for them to explore, but it's really fun to see.
Yeah, I love the anteater lobster. With
Oh my
the
God, I
amputated
know.
legs. Yeah, that was really.
And the overpop loners. Oh man.
Yeah, like what's the deal with all these cheap anteaters, man?
Yeah, you're right. Because that's just the aquatic version of Guam's anteater termite.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for joining me on this cast. That was fun.
Thanks so much, Elias. It's been a pleasure.
And guys, make sure you join the IC Discord if you wanna join us in playing this game.
Yeah, and donate to the Tellurian Patreon.
Yes, the most important thing.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Catch you later.